Hey, good morning, Bob. Trade Genius, the 8th of July. I'm going to show you four ratio charts I think are very interesting, and I think it's portending some sort of realignment or rotation in the markets. And so I've been talking about SPY. Looks like it's ready to make its move to all-time highs, and we'll see how this week plays out. But it's certainly it certainly looks like everything's turning up for the run here, and it could probably come pretty quickly, it looks like. And then, but things happen underneath the surface. That's why I want to point these things out. So this is Bitcoin against SPX. And if you notice, whatever happened, I think the dollar probably topped against everything around the 25th of June here. And Bitcoin's been grinding up against the SPY or SPX since. Okay, and this looks like a nice little head and shoulders pattern here. And I'm looking for a 10% move of Bitcoin against SPX here in the next, I don't know, 2 weeks. And if you think about it, if you think SPY is going to go up, potentially, a 10% move in SPY to get to all-time highs, and this goes up 10% against it, you're looking for a pretty nice move in Bitcoin coming. So just keep that in the back of your mind, but it's definitely getting bid right now. And then you got Bitcoin against gold, and Bitcoin's outperforming gold right now. Now we'll see what happens here. July, August, September is just strength in gold, so we may see that ratio change. But of the alternative to fiat, Bitcoin is winning the race at the moment. I think a lot of it has to do with the euro, because the euro stopped falling. I'll show you that chart in a second too. And then here's SPY against gold, and SPY still grinding up against gold, and still winning that war. It's getting overbought here now, and it's pretty stretched. So I'll have to keep an eye on that, see if that reverses. And then here's gold against oil. So of all the things, it looks like oil might be topping here. Especially against what I would call the other non-liability currencies, and which would I put Bitcoin and gold in those categories. So me, Bitcoin, gold, and oil, are three places where one hides to have some sort of return in case of collapsing fiat. And it looks like oil might have played itself out at this point. So nice little head and shoulder pattern here. Okay, and when it hit here, this happens a lot. You get a push back down, and now we're looking to see if this thing pushes higher. And I think a lot of it's going to come, some will come from gold, but oil's pretty stretched right now. And so I suspect that it's really going to be more oil falling against gold versus gold rocketing. But if it does, look, there's a lot of movement here. You're talking a almost a 15% move in combination coming. And then if you look at it from, I'll flip over to my other chart here. Let me go to maximize. I'll show you a couple other things here. Is if you go to EEM, it's putting in a bottom too. Okay, and if you look at FXI, it's putting in a bottom. If you look at Brazil, that's one. Let me pull that one up. I don't like that one. Let's see, here we go. Okay, that's putting in a bottom. So you're starting to see the emerging markets putting in bottoms, and that's telling me probably the dollar strength play is playing itself out. And so just keep that in mind. And so this might be the thing that they use to burst everything. Let's take a look at TLT to see if they use that as a funding mechanism. So you got here's the 20-year. I'm going to look at TNX. Okay, so you have TNX here. Okay, so it's bottomed here. We're starting to get some movement up higher. If we get a retrace at all in the 10-year index, it's fuel for the markets, and people might be moving into the alternate currencies as well. So just watch this next month, be pretty interesting. My speculation is we're going to just see a little bit of all of the above here. I think the euro and the dollar play, and that's what I'm going to show you now. I think it's played itself out, and look at that move on the euro. So it's put a bottom in 2, filled that gap, and there's a lot to go here. Okay, and if you notice, we've been grinding higher on SPY since April, and it looks like they're using the euro here as a funding mechanism, and so I like to see what happens here. You know, with SPY against a weakening euro, or a strengthening euro and a weakening dollar. Might be interesting to see how that all plays out. But right now, SPY looks like it wants to push higher too, so we may get all of the above here. It's going to be pretty interesting couple months. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the charts, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.